What's going on, sports card hobby family? Today, back again, a part 2 hottest cards on the planet. Up for auction currently. We've also got a special episode of Off Center tonight with Neo Cards and Comics, Flippin' Steve, and we're going to have Michael Hambone is going to join us to talk about all the national things and what we saw, kind of a recap to the recap. That will be on live on all of our channels, I believe, at 9 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure to come and hang out with us.
School's closed. It's a holiday, you dumbasses.
Whoa.
To go with the hottest cards on the planet, make sure that you've got protection for the surface, UV protection for autographs, SlabMags. If you're on the SlabMags site, use Sports Card Dad promo code. It is 10% off. All right, we're going to stop playing around here. Robert Edward Auctions, REA, in their current July catalog auction, they have got some absolute monsters. Now, let me also note, too, we're going to talk about monsters here. They also have a lot of lower dollar cards, too, so make sure to check out REA, Robert Edward Auctions. First, let's start with a PSA 10 Ricky Henderson 1980 Topps rookie card. 37,193 of these have been graded so far by PSA, and only 26. What's that gem rate percentage? Really, really low. 26 have been assigned the top grade of 10. This is one I know one collector that has one of the 26. And this is a grail for a lot of folks. Ricky Henderson, of course, with a huge personality. It's just an all-time card, too, just a classic-looking design. So make sure to check this one out, even just to take a look at the dang thing. 1953 Topps Willie Mays in an SGC Near Mint Mint 8. This is one of my favorite vintage cards, especially the 50s. I know a lot of attention goes to the 51 Bowman rookie and the 52 Topps. Those are both beautiful cards. But this 53 Topps, just the portrait, again, not a photograph because they were using basically illustrations back then. It's just one of those cards that just gets at you. It's a beautiful card. Only 4 examples of this card have ever graded higher out of 987 evaluated by SGC to date. So again, for cards like this, it's just very difficult to get high grade copies. And here we are. Next up, hey, one of my favorites. I'm biased here. 84-85 Star Jordan 101. This is the big mama here, a BGS 8.5. A BGS 8.5, REA does note that this predates the 86-87 Fleer rookie and is a condition rarity that is often found with centering problems and chipping to the fragile red borders. The other part of this is that PSA grades these now, and the big thing between BGS and PSA, the difference is PSA grades the centering tough, and a lot of these cards are top heavy on the border, So what'll happen is you might have a BGS that grades high, and then it goes to PSA, and it might grade lower because they're going to look at that centering. They don't feel like it's centered well. Many argue that that's just how the cards were cut, and that's how they're supposed to look. But again, this is subjectivity between grading companies. This is a beautiful copy and a rare high-grade copy in a BGS 8.5 for the Star Jordan 101. Beautiful card. All right, we've got a game-used jersey, the 36-37 Dizzy Dean, the St. Louis Cardinals. Amir's 8.9. New to the hobby jersey, Hall of Famer Dizzy Dean. For decades, it was a keepsake of a family that has no connection to organized collecting. The jersey was obtained back in the 40s from a gentleman who owned a Spalding sporting goods store in Long Beach, California. Very cool. The store owner needed foot surgery, met with our consignor's dad. As a token of appreciation after the surgery, he gave the doctor's son, our consignor, REA's consignor, the jersey. Very, very cool story there. And again, if you're a fan of Dizzy Dean, this is one of those classics that just doesn't come up very often. 1966-67 Topps Bobby Orr rookie card in a PSA Near Mint Mint 8. This again, it just boils down to condition of the card. There's only 2 examples graded higher out of 1,389 cards that have been evaluated by PSA so far. So an 8, just an extremely high grade for the Bobby Orr rookie card, a classic. For hockey card collectors, this is what top 5 kind of all-time cards, iconic cards for hockey card collectors. 72 Topps Football Complete Set features the rookies of Roger Staubach, John Riggins, Ted Hendricks, Gene Upshaw, and of course, my favorite, Archie Manning. Without Archie Manning, Tom Brady would probably have 10 rings. Archie Manning will always be a legend in our New Orleans Saints community. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get a team around him. but he was such a great player for the Saints. He tried his best, but it was not to be down there in the Big Easy when Archie was playing. But this is very cool. So this is PSA set registry number 6. And so again, just tough to get these registry sets that come up for sale. It's a 351 card set in a nice grade. So very, very cool. 1992 Scotty Pippen Olympic Dream Team signed game used sneakers. I think Jeff Wilson collects all the Dream Team type stuff from 1992. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was 11 years old. I remember that summer watching the Olympics. That was the greatest team assembled as far as just the level of talent. The Hall of Famers, Magic, Larry Bird, Scotty, David Robinson, the whole crew was there for 1992. Photo match pair of custom-made Nike Air Flight basketball sneakers produced exclusively for use by Scottie Pippen in the 1992 Summer Olympics. So again, for people that are collecting that 92 Olympic basketball stuff, that's a nice piece for sure. I don't know how many of those exist, but I have to assume that there are not too many of them. All right, my friends, thank you very much for joining me here today. There might be a second video today, but if not, there will definitely be Off Center tonight at 9 p.m. I better see you there. Come hang out. We'll talk national stuff. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.